Poes of Poes Acoustics, and here we've got a box of just plain rock wool insulation. So this is the same insulation that I used in the panels, and I just got this because I'm using this in a few places in the theater that are built into the theater, so I need to actually put the insulation in myself and then wrap it in fabric. This is an 8-pound density material, which is my preference. Anything in the 4 to 8 pound is good. The 8 pound is going to have the best base performance, but you can't use it in anything thicker than about 4 to 6 inches or it'll become too reflective. So this is great anywhere you need something up to maybe 6 inches. I've used it in big giant bass traps and it actually wasn't a great idea, so I don't recommend that. So these are French cleats, metal French cleats that are used to hang acoustic panels. So I'll be showing a trick that I use later to prevent vibrations, but metal to metal makes a sound like that. So when you use these to hang panels in a home theater, the pressure of the panel against the cleat typically is enough to prevent too much, but it's not perfect. So I use a material that's used in cars actually. It's an automotive vibration reduction material. It's just like a fabric kind of damping tape that you put on metal parts that are hitting and wrap wires in them, things like that. So in this case, we're going to put it along the edge of the cleat so that when everything snaps together, there's no metal to metal contact. The other thing I'll do is make sure that there's some soft material on the back of these panels against the wall so that there's good pressure to prevent any shaking. And that way, you don't have to worry about the panels making any sort of clanking sounds in your room when your bass gets really loud. This is the fabric that I ordered. All the panels are in this same material. So I did this because this is a really lightweight suede material sold by Acoustimac. It's relatively acoustically transparent. It's not going to be perfect, but it's better than a lot of other materials. This is better than buying other types of transparent materials that you might just find at a fabric. Right. So this is one of the 2x2 panels that I ordered in the black suede material. It's got 2 inches of thickness, as you can see, and these are going to be used around diffusers that are also 2x2. So here's an example of one of the bass trap-like panels. So this panel, I'll show you. You can see this is much thicker. That allows it to absorb a lot more sound energy. So if you look here, you can see 1, 2, 3. So it's 6 inches thick. It's 3 times the thickness of the other panels, and this allows it to absorb a lot more bass. It's still the same thick 8-pound density material. So this is an acoustic art panel. It's exactly the same as these black panels, but the material that's on it is actually white fabric that's been printed with a special kind of inkjet printer. And this is just a piece of abstract art that I found that I thought would go good. So the whole room is black. There's some piano black, there is some walnut accents, and we needed something to bring color into the room, and this is it. And then, you know, we can do other things like with little pillows or something. You can tie in this color in other ways into the room, but this helps to add something that livens up the room. You don't want like just an all black theater.